Well, welcome to Vintage Farmhouse Antiques and another show and tell from a treasure hunting trip this morning. What we've got in front of you is a haul from a single day's outing, and what a varied haul it is. We're going to run you through all these individual pieces, but let's just have a quick look first around them in general so you can see what this video is going to be, and then we'll individually look at the pieces and show you them in detail. Three little blue and white cereal bowls, Enoch Wedgwood, woodland scene, fine condition. We'll have a look at those in a minute. What a spectacular tazza stand. Probably the piece of the day. Just look at the detailing on the base. Not a mark on it, so quite an interesting one to research that. A lovely Johnson Brothers period red and white teapot. Two very distinctive Cries of London scenes. Not seen these before. Very interesting, lovely moulding around the rims. A little bit of Royal Albert, can't go wrong with Royal Albert, can you? Memory Lane, I think this pattern is, we'll show you those in detail. A nice bit of Maale, period, ironstone, hand coloured, brown and white transfer dinner plate. These are quite interesting, just look at the gilt detailing on them, we'll show you these in more detail. But not seen these before, lovely, of their period. And back to the Indian tree. Not from a usual factory, either of these two pieces, a cake serving plate or a tea cabinet display piece underneath and then a cake plate on the top. They're interesting bits. So let's have a look at these in detail and run you through them and show you what we found. Well, let's start by having a look at this Ainsley Indian tree cake plate, a really nicely moulded piece. Lovely detailing around the rim here with the Grecian key around the outer aspect. Nicely coloured piece, hand plied gilt, square, probably about 9.5 inches, probably about 10 inches between the handles. And not a mark you usually associate with Indian tree. Ainsley, England, a nice green crown mark, 1173, handwritten by the decorators. As you can see, the glaze on the back is in absolutely fine condition. A lovely piece, really nice and bright, and the glaze on the front, again, in really good condition. So a real find, that one. And another piece of Indian tree that came from the same finder. We're not seeing this piece before. Unusual, not the detailing that the Ainsley piece has got on the pattern, but a very interesting design. A square, slightly rounded, gilt-edged cabinet tray. The marks on this, much more, it's a local Norfolk piece this, Lord Nelson pottery, England, made probably in the 50s or 60s. Very flat piece if you look at the side elevation.
So what do you think that is, Mike?
I think it's a cabinet tray, what used to be sold as a cabinet tray. It was put on a table to protect the tabletop, but also for displaying pieces in cabinet.
I think we need more light on this.
Yeah, we probably do. Do you want to put the full lights on? Let's see if we can get some better lighting in here. There we go, that's much better with some decent light on. It's in really good condition, but just comparing it, it's very interesting when you do have a look at this, just the detail that's gone into the transfer design and the colours. Ainsley's just...
The Ainsley's perfect, isn't it?
So much more detail. The pattern, all the detail on this Indian tree with the buds, the flowers, the leaf, these are all hand coloured. It's worth noting. This is a transfer print that again's been hand coloured. You can see
this is like an imitation, isn't it, of this one? It's obviously a very popular pattern.
It's just a quicker, cheaper version, being produced not to the same quality or standard.
This would make a very nice cake plate, I think, maybe for a wedding.
It's a big plate, isn't it? I think that's probably at least 12, maybe 13 inches. So yeah, as cake plates go, it's substantially bigger and more useful. But it's just, when you see the two side by side, you do start to realise the quality that you get by going for one of the period brands, and obviously much older.
Yeah.
That's sort of, mid to late 20th century. This one's probably early 20th century, maybe 19th century. We've got to research the China marks, but that's a really nice piece.
Any idea how long this pattern was made for? Because there's a lot of China with this particular
Indian trees being made by just about every factory going in various quantities, some more than others, but it's Johnson Brothers, Ainsley.
This is the first time I've seen this factory though. Not come across this before.
No, it's a local Norfolk factory. So
It's quite an
you're
unusual
not going to
piece.
see many of those, and certainly I don't know whether that would have been exported globally to the same extent that the
I think it's probably
Ainslie
quite
would have
rare. I've never ever seen a plate of this shape before.
done. Yeah, quite interesting. Yeah, nice piece.
And local.
And local, so it has got some local interest. Right. Wow. These aren't rare.
What are they? Cereal bowls?
But they're a lot more useful.
Let's
Yeah,
have a
cereal
look.
bowls.
Johnson Brothers?
No.
No?
Enoch, Wedgwood.
They're very useful though, aren't they?
They're lovely, and I bought these because they're in such nice condition. Look at the glaze on the reflection on that one. The pattern is woodland, very well known, made in various colour combinations. These are the blue and white ones. Beautiful wild rose borders, and then with the hay stack. Well, it's a cart full of hay.
I love those. I think they're lovely.
17th century blockwork central pattern. They are lovely. I like them particularly in red and white.
I think I've got the red and white ones.
And the green and white, but these are the blue and white version. They're probably going to be 6.5, 7 inch.
Very
nice
usable.
Side elevation.
Use
Very
them every
practical.
day.
I mean, these are quite nice and old as well. When you look at the marks on these are detergent and acid resistant colour marks, which date them to the 1950s and 1960s.
I think they'd probably be fine going through a dishwasher as well. They're pretty tough, aren't they?
People love those. They'll go. Sure. As soon as we put them on the website, they will go. Right.
Ooh.
Ooh, she goes Royal Albert. Yeah.
Is it Royal Albert?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's Royal
beautiful.
Albert. Guess the pattern? Oh, you
I'm
cheated.
cheating.
You have a look.
It's very
Memory
pretty.
lane. Lovely, nice, first quality Royal Albert pictorial marks. The way to tell first quality from second quality Royal Albert is usually there'll be a factory will put a scratch or a drill mark into the crown on that. But these have got no problems with them. They're first quality.
How many have you got? 6 plates?
Set of 6
And a cake plate.
sides.
Or
Look at the
sandwich
glaze
plate.
on those. I bought these because they're in really nice condition. Glaze is absolutely perfect, and the surface is lovely and clean. Hardly a knife mark on them. And they came with
A sandwich
the
plate.
classic cake plate.
They've got the sandwiches. It'd be nice for sandwiches as well. It's a
A
pretty little
universal
thing,
use.
isn't it?
But again, beautiful gilt decoration on the eared handle in really nice condition. A lovely clean surface. And a first quality
It
Royal
looks
Albert
like it's
mark.
never been used. It's absolutely beautiful.
I think it probably has been kept on display for its entirety.
Oh, gently with it. Have you done your teapot?
I haven't done the teapot.
Come on then, bring the teapot in. I spotted this. That's a beautiful thing.
It is a nice
Oh, I
thing.
might
I'm
have
going to
to-
have to move the camera to get a better angle on this. Just one second. There we go. Yeah, really nice red and white example. Mid-century. Well, probably a little earlier than that. Johnson Brothers. Really nicely marked this, and I can't find it. We have done a little bit of research on this. It's Birds of Paradise, joint royal appointment Johnson Brothers marks.
Made in England.
Oh, yeah.
Dishwasher safe.
Well,
So that date helps to date
very
it.
early dishwasher. What was the dates on that then?
I don't know, when was the dishwasher invented? If you know when the dishwasher was
1950s,
invented.
No, it's 1950s,
It could be later.
1960s.
Could be later.
Could be later, but I think those
70,
marks.
I'm thinking when my parents
with
got
the
a
dual
dishwasher.
royal appointment marks, I think this is 1950s or 1960s. But again, it was the condition of this one that got me. Absolutely beautiful, pristine piece. Has been used, but it's lovely and clean
Used
inside.
and loved, but it's in
Yes,
beautiful
looked
condition.
after really well. Spout's absolutely fine. The lid, again, absolutely immaculate. Good retainer. And a nice piece of Johnson Brothers.
If you know the date of this,
Fantastic condition.
pop it, let us know. If you've got one of these, let us know.
Yeah.
If you know
Lovely
when the
piece.
dishwasher was invented, let us know.
Okay. What else have we got? Okay, take that out.
Oh, I love these. Let
Lovely.
me guess.
It's a palette
It's
on
Johnson
these.
Brothers.
No.
No? Ooh, Wooden Sons.
No.
No? Oh, I'm going to have to cheat.
Myatt's.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's put it back in colour. Nice grey or brown and white transfer design. That all this colour is then hand applied by the
scenes.
decorating team. Yeah, Myatt's Royal Mail. Series
Royal
of plates
Mail.
that they made. Coaching scenes would be one, but this is actually the Royal Mail. They're very similar actually. In front of the Cross Keys Tavern, it could be. They made
They're beautiful. They are beautiful, though. Aren't they?
both series. Lovely rotated rib, but again, just look at the glaze reflection on that. Can I get it reflecting in the camera? Absolutely mint. It's fantastic. And again, dating from 1950s, 1960s.
Is this one dishwasher proof or not?
I'd be careful with this one because it has got a tiny, some
I think this is
period
older.
glaze crazing on this. Just fine crazing, no
It
staining.
doesn't say
but it's
dishwasher
just,
proof either.
No,
I
wouldn't
think
put
this is
for a
older.
dishwasher. I
Look
wouldn't.
great on a dresser, but
really
also
wouldn't.
practical to use if you
Beautiful.
hand
Nice
wash it.
piece. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Right. Now, these you spotted.
I just love them. I don't know what they are.
Never seen them before.
I just love them.
Very sort of
Rustic.
almost continental style of raised. It's not fine work. It's burnished gilt around the outer side, isn't it? And then these lovely photographs
In Staffordshire.
of
20th
horse and
century
cart.
agricultural scenes.
Yeah, made by
Nelson Finebone
Nelson
China.
Finebone China. So these are probably Norfolk pieces again, but Staffordshire, England, fired in Staffordshire, and
Just
I don't know. We'll have to research the
incredible.
Nelson. It doesn't say Nelson pottery. It says.
But as we
Nelson
live on a
Brad.
farm, which used to have horses, I just could not resist those.
Yeah, they've got something, haven't they, for the old monochrome pictures, and then the burnished gilt just lifts them, and again the glazed condition of them is very, very nice.
I think they'd look very nice as display pieces.
Yeah, totally unusable. You couldn't
You
use
did,
them.
you'd use them. I think they were made to
They're
be
made as
displayed.
cabinet plates or
Go
display
on.
pieces, aren't they?
Have a look at this piece of glass I bought. Is that a bit of depression glass? I think that's what they call it.
Depression glass.
Yeah, it was made during the Depression.
Don't know.
Seriously, it's called depression
Could be a lot
glass.
older than that, couldn't it? Lovely.
No, it is called depression glass.
Amber glass with some beautiful moulded detailing in the base. If we just turn this over, it's probably deco, isn't it?
Well,
its styling.
it
These
was
legs are very deco.
Made during the Great Depression, usually.
Maybe.
Which is
I mean, it's always
similar
difficult
time.
with bits of glass like this, unless you've got a.
I bought this because I thought my daughter would love the
I
colour.
just love the colour. It is beautiful. And the rims are absolutely. Again, it's absolutely bright. A lot of these pieces, if they've been used heavily,
That
will
doesn't
have
look like it's been used, does it?
scratches on the surface, and this one's
Lovely for afternoon tea. Put
beautiful
some cakes,
clean.
little
Yeah, a
cakes
very
on it.
practical cake
Some
plate.
buns would look really good on it, wouldn't they?
It's a
Or
nice
fruit
piece.
fruit
It's a
salad
fine-
or something. Oh,
nice
it's just
bit of
gorgeous.
detailing. But I mean, as soon as you start putting stuff on it, then you cover up all the beautiful detail. It's a nice display piece.
I don't
on
know.
itself.
What would you use it for?
Catches the light
It's
absolutely
just so
beautifully.
pretty. I love the colour.
Yeah, very nice. And a good flat surface, so if you were going to use it as a cake plate, you certainly
You got any more china, Mike?
could do. I've got
One
this
more,
piece.
last one.
And then the two Cries of London scenes, which again I don't know
Where were they?
too much about. Now this piece is intriguing me. I saw it and thought that's a quality piece of. Well, it's a tazza stand, isn't it? But
It's
just
beautiful.
look at the detailing on this undersurface with these little pearl raised moulded details, and then this gilding detail around the stem with the single knob with a cobalt blue, and then it's quite
Is that a
emporial.
fruit stand? Do you think?
Could be a fruit stand. I mean,
Look
it would have
very
been a
nice with
dessert,
fruit on
part
it.
of a dessert service. Part of me's thinking with this central decoration that it could be Dalton, but I don't think it is. I can't find any matches. We've put it through Google Lens to try and find it. I mean, it's a classic Japanese cherry blossom blue and white design, but we can't find an exact match anywhere.
Beautiful piece of blue and white china.
Could be continental, could be Far Eastern, but again, it's just,
Looks old.
yeah, it's a lovely piece. It will take hours and hours of research to try and find
Hand
out.
gilded.
It will have been hand painted, yes. Yeah, nice piece. I mean, it's little worn.
Oh, it's
It's the
beautiful.
only thing standing out against it. That should have been a really bright gilt decorative centre in the thing, but it's just a stunner, isn't
Actually,
it?
it goes very nicely with those plates you bought yesterday.
With the
Yes.
spode.
Yes.
Yes.
With the gilding and the blue. Yes.
It's the other possibility. So if you recognise this,
Please let us know.
do let me know, because I think I can't find another piece matching it in Google Lens or any reference anywhere.
Make a really nice centerpiece.
There's
wouldn't
not
it?
a China mark on it. Got a little blue cross there, but I'm not claiming that's Meissen mark in any shape or form. I know it's not. Yeah, intriguing. That will
Okay.
keep
What
me
else have you
busy
got?
for hours. Two more pieces, which are these I've not seen before, and I just love this
Oh, I've got a whole
moulded
series of these pictures, haven't
flow
I?
blue details.
Cries of
Cries of London. Two patterns. This one's the new love songs, only half a penny. Hand coloured again, produced by Crown Devon.
What are these? Are these the
West
firing
Fielding and
marks?
Son. These are the kiln marks where it's been on supports in the actual firing.
So when do you think they were made?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't researched this. I don't think they're
Staffordshire.
old. I think these are probably 1950s or 60s.
A display paint
Could
or
be
used
1930s.
to use display?
really with the detailing on here, they're made as display or cabinet pieces.
So your dogs
That's the first one, and then the second one here is the old chairs to mend, Cries of London scene again, just beautifully depicted with the blue coming through the transfer print, and then the little bit of colour that they put on. I just fell for these.
But detailing
it's the detailing and the way that fades away in this flow blue in this very gentle sort of sky blue pattern. It's beautifully moulded, and that's what made these stand out. Absolutely gorgeous. Haven't seen them before, haven't researched them yet. And again, nice Crown Devon marks on, pot kiln marks, flow blue sort of decoration on the back. Lovely pieces. So,
okay, last but not least, something I bought last weekend that I've been dying to show you. Mike thought I was completely insane.
Get that out of the way before you
Okay, so I had bought this. I bought this last year because I loved it.
Heavy.
And then last weekend,
metal.
I bought its mates. Okay, I'm going to have to pull out the dog.
They're the same mould, aren't they? Let's just get them both in focus. You can't see them both.
I think.
Yes, probably will have. So, 2 cast iron horses' heads decorated in 2 different two different colours, I should say, rather than patterns. They are identical moulded. This one's been overpainted multiple times, so it's lost some of the detailing in the mould detailing, which is far more apparent on this black one. Exactly the same scale, same weight, so I think they're from the same age and same era.
Slightly different.
Well, I think that's probably just this has got so many coats of paint on it, the pink one.
They were used for tying your horse up to.
Yeah, horse
I think there's a fair bit of age to them. I haven't done any research on them. I just bought them because I loved them.
Could be used as towel holders, couldn't they?
But I can't decide whether to paint them both the same colour.
Things. They weigh about 3 kilos.
They're made of iron.
Cast iron in two parts. Well, actually, they're cast in 2 parts there, then welded together by the looks of it, and then the back thing's actually screwed in. Quite intriguing the way they've been made.
If you know anything about these,
probably would have been the colour before
when
it
they
faded.
were made, please do let us know in the comments.
No maker's marks that we can see on any of them, but these are staying here. They're actually going on to the barn that's being converted here over the next couple of weeks, and we'll just use them as architectural features.
Oh, just bring them down a bit. I love them. Yeah,
they are nice. Lovely things.
I can't decide whether to paint them both the same colour or keep. I feel like it's a his and a hers horse.
Really?
So I think they might be staying pink and black.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see
anyway,
what they look like.
Let us know if you know anything about these and how old they are, because we haven't researched these yet and it would be nice to know. Or if you've got some similar ones, we'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.